So here we have the Nissan Qashqai on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside its boot space first of all. As we approach the back of the car you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Should you wish to increase this space even further, you can also increase it by lifting and removing these tray sections that can also be used to divide the boot up, as you can see. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and, as I mentioned, run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles of the car there, 45,011. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change that information for various different things using buttons up on the steering wheel. And those buttons in question are just here. We have our stereo controls, which continue with phone controls on the right-hand side, cruise control and speed limiter as well. And into the centre, the main stereo itself, where you can access your AM, DAB and FM radio, your CD player, auxiliary input and Bluetooth audio, where you can stream your music wirelessly once you've paired your phone, which is done by hitting connect just here and then following the instructions on screen. You can see it says camera here. And if I pop the car into reverse, first of all, we have a reversing camera and a bird's eye view image where the car is right now. If we put it back in park and press the camera button, we get a front facing camera and the bird's eye view, front facing camera and the front passenger side wheel, along with the parking sensors. And this car has autonomous parking, so it will parallel park and perpendicular or bay park itself. Press whichever one you want to do. The car will look for a space. Once it finds one, it will tell you the space is big enough, and it will take control of the steering side of things for you, and you can cancel that whenever you wish to. We've got satellite navigation, so the map is just here. Input and address under the nav heading. We have info, settings, menus as well. And then dual zone climate control, whereby you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air distributed in. That's your air conditioning off and on again, or hit auto. The car will take full control for you to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. You can override that whenever you wish to. We have a 12-volt charging socket, electronic handbrake, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, 2 cup holders, and then both driver and passenger heated seats with 2 different heat settings on each. And lastly, the panoramic glass roof. There is a sunblind that opens all the way to the back of the rear seats, and you can see the amount of light that will let in. This is a fixed piece of glass, but as I say, huge amount of extra light into the cabin area. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.